So MLB The Show has released an FAQ, right? A question and answer about The Show 22. So we're just going to be covering that here in this video. And I'm just going to try to, every time we get some new information that I think you guys might want to hear about or see about, I'm going to try to put it in a video for y'all. So that's what we're doing here today. So be sure to subscribe for all future news and MLB The Show 22 videos. Leave a like, that helps me out a lot. Maybe comment down below any other questions or things you're wondering about. I could try to find some answers for y'all. Anything regarding MLB The Show 22, thoughts, questions, concerns, hopes, anything like that, let's see them down in the comment section. And for today's video, we have a question and answer with lots of different questions about MLB The Show 22. The first section we have is SKU and upgrade paths, and I could be mistaken, but I think SKU is just different versions of the game, right? Standard, MVP, collector's edition, stuff like that. I think that might be what SKU is referring to, but it's also talking about upgrade paths. And the first question: how do I access both the Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S versions? Answer is, if you want access to both the Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S versions of MLB 22, please ensure that you purchase the MVP edition or digital deluxe edition on the platform of your choice. The MVP edition will include compilation disc enabling play on both Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. So the MVP edition will have a disc that enables you to play on both the Xbox One and the Series X and S, according to this question and answer. Next question we have is the disc required to play the MVP edition on the PlayStation 5, and it says the PlayStation 4 disc must be. So yes, it must be inserted in your PlayStation 5 console to play the PlayStation 5 version of MLB The Show 22, and that's if you're having the MVP edition. The third and final question regarding SKU and upgrade paths: if I buy the standard edition of MLB The Show 22 on PS4, Xbox One, can I later upgrade that standard edition onto PS5 or Xbox Series X and S? And the answer is, if you plan on purchasing the standard edition of MLB The Show 22 on PS4 or Xbox One and have plans to upgrade to the PS5 or Xbox Series X or S version, you will need to purchase the digital edition to take advantage of the $10 USD upgrade offers. So if you guys are planning on maybe hoping to get a PS5 or Xbox Series X or S later this year, but you don't have one yet, but you still want to play MLB The Show on launch, they say that you need to get the digital edition to take advantage of that $10 upgrade offer, so you don't have to completely buy a full price version of the game if you were to get a new console. Next up is the section that I'm most curious about, specifically questions like Stadium Creator. I have no clue the answers on these. I would assume it's not available, but that's just an assumption, and we're going to find out here in just a second. So this next section, Nintendo Switch. First question: will the Nintendo Switch support cross saves? Yes, you can upload your saves through the cloud and download them on the other platforms if you play the game on more than just the Nintendo Switch. Next question is, will I need to download the game if I buy the cartridge? It says yes, an additional download is required even if you have that physical copy for the Switch. Next question, will I be able to play with my friends on other consoles? Yes, full crossplay is supported, which is huge, man. I'm super happy that that's continuing this year. And now for the question that I am most excited but also scared for. I'm expecting a no, but I really don't want to know. Can I create a stadium on the Nintendo Switch? Please be yes. No, that's so sad. Okay, no, you cannot create a stadium on the Nintendo Switch. It is only available on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, just like last year. Pretty sad, but it's what I expected, so I'm not super let down, but I'm still saddened by it. And then just moving on to the next one: can I play in created stadiums on the Nintendo Switch? Stadiums created with the Stadium Creator will only be available on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, the same platforms that have Stadium Creator. And then the final question in the Nintendo Switch category: will the Nintendo Switch support cross progression? Yes, you can move from platform to platform and retain all of your items, all of your inventory, okay? Cross-platform progression requires an internet connection, and for each platform that you play on, a copy of MLB The Show 22 game that is compatible with that console. other platforms are obviously going to be sold separately. If you buy the Switch Digital Deluxe, you're not going to have that Digital Deluxe game ready to play on the PlayStation 5 or Xbox One, whatever other console you have, but you are able to link all your accounts together on MLB The Show, on their website and everything like that, and you will be able to have your progression carry over, your saves carry over from platform to platform. Okay, so if you're playing Diamond Dynasty on your PlayStation 4, your PS5, Xbox One, Series X or S, and then you want to go get in bed and play on your Switch on that same account, you will be able to do that. And now the final category is just some general questions. The first one, what is the release date for MLB The Show 22? April 5th is the normal release date. However, there is early access, okay? If you get the MVP edition, which is available for PlayStation and Xbox, or the Digital Deluxe edition, which is available for each console, I believe those are the two editions that come with early access that allow you to play 4 days early on April 1st. But the normal release date for all consoles is going to be April 5th of this year. Next question, will MLB The Show 22 be playable through Game Pass? This is one of the questions I've been personally getting the most, and the answer is yes. MLB 22 will be on Game Pass, which is huge again. I'm happy to see that. Now, we've already kind of talked about this, but which platforms will MLB The Show 22 be available on? PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. So I guess technically 6 different consoles, and the only ones that have Stadium Creator are Xbox Series X, S, and the PS5, which means Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch don't have Stadium Creator, and they can't be playing in created stadiums. Can I use stubs purchased on PlayStation on the other consoles? No, purchase stubs stay locked to the platform they're purchased on. However, stubs earned throughout the game can be used on any console. So if you buy stubs on PlayStation, but you want to use them on Nintendo Switch, say you got a PlayStation gift card or something, or vice versa, Xbox, whatever. If you purchase stubs on a certain console, a simple way to get around this pretty much could be to just buy cards on the market and then sell them. Right? Like, say there's a goal that you can buy for 1,000 stubs, just however many stubs you got, buy that many of him, and then go and quick sell them so you don't lose any stubs to the tax in the game, because you don't when you quick sell. And there are ways to have those stubs available, but just right when you purchase them, they're only going to be available to be used on that console that you purchased them on. So hopefully that's clear. Hopefully that makes sense. Yo, these next few questions I actually have no idea the answer to, but I really am hoping that they're all like yes. Like, I need year-to-year saves. I need to be able to transfer logos, stadiums, saves, stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see the answers. Can I transfer my custom logos from MLB 21 to MLB The Show 22? Logos uploaded to the vault will automatically transfer. That's huge. That's huge, because if I'm not mistaken, we had to start new on MLB The Show 21 with the vaults compared to previous years. So that's awesome that the custom logos will be carrying over. Next up is created stadiums. Will created stadiums transfer? Please say yes. No, stadiums will not transfer. It's understandable, especially with how many glitches there were in the Stadium Creator. I'm a little bit sad about that, but I think I'll get over it. I'm going to have to make a new stadium, but no, created stadiums will not transfer. That's pretty sad. Will MLB The Show 22 have year-to-year saves? Can I carry a save from MLB 21 into 22 like a Road to the Show, for example? No, year-to-year saves will not be supported. Man, I think that really has to do with the ball player and also the game being on Switch probably. I'm sure both are two factors, but I'm sad, man. That's the second year in a row that we're not getting year-to-year saves. It's understandable, but I did always enjoy making videos where it's like, okay, I'm bringing a ball player from MLB 15 all the way to MLB 21 or 22. You weren't able to do that last year, and you're not going to be able to do it this year. So it's kind of sad, but it's really not like a deal breaker or anything for me. And then a big one, which I'm probably going to have a video just going over this once the game launches, but how do I link my account for cross progression? All you got to do is pretty simple. Create an MLB The Show account. The link should be here, but otherwise it's just going to be on theshow.com, and link all of your primary PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, and Nintendo Online accounts, and then you'll be able to have all that progress going from platform to platform console to console if that's what you want. Is Sounds of the Show and MLB The Show 22. I think this is kind of where you upload your own music and stuff. Sounds of the Show is only available on PlayStation 4 consoles. A little bit interesting. However, on all other consoles, players will have 3 slots to set the walk-up music, 1 slot to set the home run celebration, and 3 slots for pitcher entry music. And then players will not be able to upload your own music. Wow, that's kind of sad. Okay, players will not be able to upload your own music on PS5, Xbox One, Xbox S and S, and Nintendo Switch. If anyone's watching right now in the comment section, for MLB The Show 21, were you able to upload your own music, or is this 2 years in a row now where you haven't been able to besides on PlayStation 4? Because I actually have no idea. That's not something I really ever try to do anymore. And then the final question for this Q&A, how do I get Twitch drops? Twitch drops requires your Twitch profile to be linked to your MLB The Show account. You're supposed to be able to click here to learn more, but if you just Google MLB The Show Twitch drops, it should have a page on theshow.com right away that should explain everything. So that is going to be it for this question and answer, the FAQ, certain questions. We had some good news, we had some bad news, man. And I'm just curious if there's anything you guys still have questions on, leave them in the comment section. I hope this video helped down at least one person. That's why I'm making it. Like, comment, subscribe, social medias, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you next time. Peace out.